Welcome. Forgot I had these. I bought these last year when I was doing the retro golf show. I must have put them to one side, totally forgot. Doing some cleaning the other day in the house. I've got a box there unopened. Chopped the top off. None other than the Callaway Big Bertha Irons from 1996. When I was a kid, these were considered a premium iron. I bought them obviously last year to test and review. I must have forgot, like I said, mustn't have got round to it with life and everything else. Now, these back in the day, one of the guys at the club, Wurzel, he had the 2-iron, hit it an absolute mile. He were phenomenal. Him and that 2-iron were a deadly duo. I never hit these. I don't know why. I never got round to it. Always fancied them, never did it. And then I bought them, never did it. I'm now going to put them through the launch monitor. Let's see what the fuss was. Let's see if the modern iron has actually existed or not. Now, in a recent group I'm in, one of the lads was saying he played some Titleist DCI irons. Now, I worked out they were the early 90s, they were before these, and people were saying, oh, they're still this, they probably are still a great iron, but I think technology's advanced. I'm going to put these through the test. Let's see. I'm going to set the launch monitor up. I'm going to go somewhere nice, because Garmin have now given us that update. Let's see how these actually perform on a real hole, real course. Let's see if I can get the numbers. Right, I've just gone through the box, because like I said, I hadn't checked it. There's no wedge. Okay, I've got 9-iron to 3-iron, so I pulled out the 7-iron, the 4-iron. Now, straight away, as I pulled them out, I can see this one's got a nice Golf Pride grip on. I think the 4-iron's got the original grip on. I am not going to lie, these look hideous compared to modern clubs. Like I said, I remember back in the day, these looking, I've pulled it out, it literally looks like somebody stuck a big chunk of metal on the end of a shaft and gone, swing that. We'll stick a Callaway logo on it and we'll sell it. It looks hideous. It really does. I've got the 7-iron here. Yeah. Got the 7-iron. I've set it up. We're on Pebble Beach number 12. I've set it to 170 yards, which is roughly around my 7-iron. Let's see what this does. Now, I am going through some swing changes, but I'm intrigued to see. They are standard length. I think the standard shafts, it doesn't say anything, and I can't remember what it was when I picked them up. But let's see what they're like. Oh. That weren't a good swing or a good strike, yet the numbers, not disastrous. This could be the future. Again, that weren't a great strike, but it's got the numbers. It were fairly straight. It weren't disastrous. I think some of that though might be me with the strike, not necessarily the club. I'm going to hit a few more. Let's see. Now that felt the best of the three I've hit so far. Carry distance 170. I don't think that were disastrous at all. Maybe there's something too ugly irons. Gonna hit just a few more though. Let's just see if we can really sort of feel one. Again, I didn't feel the best of strikes. They feel very light, very whippy. But again, distance-wise, it's not disastrous. Again, it's on the green. Maybe I've misjudged these. Now that felt just a little bit off the bottom, and as you can see the carry distance there, 166.5, it has just dropped a little bit, but that was off the bottom. But again, you'd take it, it weren't disastrous. Just going to see though if I can really pump one. Let's see if I can really put one out there. As you can see, I really sort of pumped on that one. 184.3 distance, ball speed up to 114. That weren't disastrous and it actually felt quite nice. Now, okay, I lost that to the right. That could have been, but that did feel quite nice, I'm not going to lie. Maybe I were wrong. Maybe technology's gone backwards, not forwards. Interesting concept. I'm going to hit a few more, see if we can maybe get carry up to 190. Interestingly, I felt I went a bit quicker at that one. I've caught that out the heel. Still got 171, but again, I lost it to the right, but I did feel that face just twist then in my hands. Now, that might be this grip. This grip, I don't think, has got many hits left in it. That didn't feel as great. We're better than the others. And as you can see, the carry distance 184. Didn't feel like I did flush it though. I do feel like I flush it. I could probably get the 190 carry. So I'm going to go for that. Felt I struck that one better. Didn't seem to go anywhere. Oh no. That felt a very bad connection, and yet still not disastrous distance. Oh no. Oh. One thing that's really impressed me with these irons is I'm really missing some of these. They're not flying off. The forgiveness is definitely there. Maybe the big clunky head is what the key is, that forgiveness, because I've not struck some of these and I've not sprayed it. That one then I thought was going way left, it just seemed to come back. Maybe. Last one now with a 7 iron, and I'm going to go to the 4 iron. Yeah, that grip then, the club really slipped. Not disastrous numbers, but the club has slipped there. That grip, I think, has seen better days. Onto the 4 iron. So, onto the 4 iron now. The grip. Obviously, I think this is the original grip. This is what I remember being on them. I think this might have seen better days. But it did have a bit of feature, the grip, I'm not going to lie. The head, oh my God, the head behind the ball, it looks monstrous. This does look like I've got a cannon behind the ball. It is madness. We're still on the 12th at Pebble Beach. I've set it at 200 yards. I'm going to hit 1 or 2. I might need to adjust this or move to a different hole that's a bit longer. Just based on the numbers I got with the 7 iron, I think this could fly. Let's see. Ooh. Maybe Wurzel was onto something with that 2 iron. Now, I didn't think I struck that absolutely brilliant, but 218 carry, I'd take that, I really would. Especially if it's going that sort of straight on that kind of strike. I'm going to see if I can put some out there here now. I reckon I can get that maybe 225 carry, which with a club from 96, 30-year-old, something's going right. Interestingly there, I felt I shut that down. I actually would expect that to go a lot lefter than it did. I've got the 225. Again, I still don't feel I've busted one. I think I can get 230 here. Again, my hips got very jiggly with that one, as you probably saw in the video. Still though, 225 flat. It's not disastrous. Do you think I can get 230? Come on. Whoa. That felt very, very nice. 234. I don't think I'm going to beat that, I really don't. Maybe I've been wrong with technology. I'm going to put a message in the group, hold my hands up. I got it wrong. What a cracking set of irons. Wow, I am absolutely amazed there. I weren't expecting that at all. Wow, absolutely cracking irons. If you're after a set of irons that can perform, I'd have a look at these Big Bertha. You could pick a set of these up. Like I say, I can't remember what I paid for them off eBay. I'd have to go back in and check my eBay account. But I'm really impressed. You've seen the numbers there. They're living up to the modern club. They are absolutely phenomenal. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you've got some clubs you want me to review, drop it in the comments. I might have to get on the eBay a bit more. But make sure you hit that subscribe. Till next time, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.